See if a Gru gets us. I wonder if the bait is hurting any. Like, I don't think it adds that much, but maybe it does smell a little bit. Wow, for being in 2 struggles, my gear is pretty good. Pants are kind of low, but they ain't that low. For this I do for you. Looks like we're having a white Christmas. Yeah, as long as I hug this wall tight, it should lead to the rope. Well, it's not exactly where I wanted to be on Christmas Eve, but as long as we're there for Christmas morning and the presents, we good, right? Nope, 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 nope. Nope, we made that mistake already. Nope. That's the bad part about this game. One mistake and spiral really fast. Okay. Keep going on up around here. I probably have said it every time I pass this engine, but I'm going to go ahead and say it again just one more time for the cheap seats. Is that a bear up there? No. I always want to be able to crawl in here. Every time. Why would you not do that? Hinterland. We want to crawl in the engine, bro, and light a fire in front of it. Actually, wait a minute. Can you light a fire in it? How have I never thought about doing that before? Like, talk about some shielded fire coverage. Oh no, it deems the whole thing solid. That was a good idea though, right? Like slip it right in the fan blades there? Shoot, I would let you do that. I would have given you that, and I'm usually considered a food stamp DM. I always liked low iron, like dark sun, kind of Conan type worlds. I don't know if I can make it up another one. We already pushed it. What do you guys think? Should we push it? I wish I had an energy drink. Wolf out there. Oh, there's a wolf right below me, just not noticing me for some ungodly reason. I'm gonna keep my shanty town keeping on. Or he eats my pants. Be rough. We'll make it, but we won't look pretty at the top. Ain't winning no beauty contest. I should just threw that torch down. Got snow though.
Just need to close my eyes.
Should be right here. I think the tree is on this level too. God damn it. What's that report? That was awesome. I don't think I got him with any of those, but you know, I had to try. Oh, I did. I take it back. I got him with at least one. Hopefully that's all it takes. He will come out again no more. What do you mean? What do you mean that's another rope? Dude. I lost count, man. Did I just missed the cave, hopefully? I think I lost count. Like, I never really know how many ropes. I think it's 5. But I thought both the caves were like back to back. Maybe it's not. Oh, here's the Christmas tree. Okay, well there's our stuff for Santa so that he gets his pick of stuff. Okay, Mom likes some candy. We both like coffees. Coffee for Mom and Dad. Keep feeling like I hear something. With enough Christmas celebrations for now, let's try to get somewhere. Yeah. We might have to go back down and sleep. Oh, if anything pass up here. I wanted to spend the night in the plane, but stuff really did not work out well for us today. I think we'll be relatively safe from predators up here. Relatively being a key word. Try to sleep for an hour or two and see what happens. Well, he'll sprain risk at least, so at least I can get on the rope. I don't know if that's better or worse. Sounds worse. I know better. Don't do that. Alright, good enough. That looked weird. This whole place looks kind of sus. I know that supposedly you can get up the whole mountain without a... Oh yeah. Normally we're supposed to have some Christmas crackers. So, guess I should have done the red one for Christmas, huh? Still both. Santa, we're down here. Huh. Shoot this next one kind of out. I like it. I think it's fun right here by us, though. No, let's shoot it up. I like it. Do we got one left? Yeah, okay. It's the Christmas star, everybody. Oh, we gotta eat our stuff. Okay. We're gonna have that for Christmas. Ooh, what is this? What does this do? I forget. Take it. What does it do? Removes encumbrance. Oh, we're eating that in a second. Let's eat our real Christmas crackers. It's the closest thing we got to cookies. And we'll save the milk. Well, we're gonna drink a cup of coffee. Merry Christmas, everybody. Oh, are we having an aurora tonight? Sounds like one's trying to start. Santa heard my wish. Sorry, I just felt like that I shouldn't completely waste that flare. It did. The red and the green, or the red and the blue did look really cool. Now, I wish I would have had a green one, but that was pretty cool. I've never lit them both at the same time before. The red signal flares kind of washed out the blue one too, but the blue one burned out really fast, they always do.
I'm gonna lay down and go to sleep right here.
How bright that was. I wanted to get a good shot of it. On, don't make me walk up the tree. Christmas. Yeah, break my freaking ankle. Sorry, I know that flare's loud. Oh, don't white out our Christmas, bro. I can't remember if this is the one right before the summit. I think it is. I think it's weird that there's a little cave and a big cave, though. It always throws me off. This thing's gonna white out our Christmas tree. Okay. I'm not gonna go all the way up to the summit. I don't want to waste all my stuff going up there. There's not really a whole lot left there anyway. Right in the eye. Yeah, shoot on Christmas, huh? Jerk. This guy was supposed to be for Christmas too. Oh, he had 4 pounds on him. Look at that. Oh, I forgot to eat my thing earlier, my rotten pie. It was supposed to help me get up the rope. About to have our Christmas feast. Sounds like the kind of storm died down back there, though. Make sure it'll be nice and warm up in here. Oh no. I forgot my pots. That's why you leave water laying around, boys and girls. I think they're all the way back at the lodge, probably. I don't think they're up the mountain. Nah, we cooked water back at the lodge. I think they're back there. I know I left the one in front of the door. I don't know what happened. I mean, they're really not on me, right? It's not just that I'm not seeing them. You know, some hot cranberry juice.
Feels like night is coming.
Here's a Christmas drink for you. Cranberry and amaretto. Only you warm it up. You have it hot, like a hot toddy. It's delightful. Straight up me. That's not Dean Martin or anything. There's our Christmas feast. I don't think these things will dry in here ever. Oh, they will in that other cave. I just gotta remember to put them in there. Meh. Why not? Thank you. We were a marvelous Christmas feast. God bless us, everyone. So we're gonna drop those guts at this first cave, go down the rope, get our Christmas presents, then we'll have to go down another rope, and then we'll sleep in that cave. But I don't want to have these guts on me longer than I need to. So that was our Christmas deer. I knew when I saw that deer, I was like, nah, we saving that. And she had 4 pounds of meat on her. That was a good meal right there. And we got a bird. I dropped my sandwich. Give me the thing back. Give me my Danish. I don't care if it's stinky, it's mine. Oh my god. One of the funniest internet forum posts I ever read was somebody asked for lines from movies that were usable in the bedroom but hilarious. And the #1 winner is voted for everybody is for Star Wars. And I never actually understood what he was screaming. But once the guy said it was for Star Wars, and I knew immediately where it was, but I went and looked it up and watched it. Did I miss? I didn't miss our tree, did I? It's down here. It's in the first Star Wars movie where Han Solo and them are in the detention area, and the stormtroopers are shooting down a long hallway and everything, and Leia blows the hole in the trash compactor and jumps down there, and he tells Chewie to go, and Chewie puts his head in the hole and says no or whatever, and Han Solo screams at him, "Get down there, you big hairy oaf! I don't care what you smell." Oh my god, it was hands down the winner of the competition. I never understood the hairy oaf part when he screamed it. Like, I didn't ever care enough to... yeah. Oh, no, we're not chopping down our Christmas tree. What's wrong with y'all? I feel like I should leave the do-rag, though. I felt like that was kind of wrong. Gotta signify this shrub with a do-rag. There you go. Just like Linus. Merry Christmas, everybody. £9. I probably just straight up need the antiseptic. Nice. Okay, so the other cave should be here. Right? Yeah, because we haven't passed the engine yet. There's some meat. There's some dead wolves, the ones I shot from long range. There it is. I don't think I have water in this one, but there's water along the way. So, I'm trying to think. There is the bear cave. This is safer. Let's go in here and rest a couple hours. Trying to make sure there's no water. Yeah. Okay, we'll sleep a little bit. We got the milk and other stuff we picked up too, the soda. Oh, jeez. Come on, man. Just let us go home. We did our due diligence. Like I thought, for real, like I thought when I said that we were going to spend Christmas Eve up here, I didn't think it was ever going to happen. I thought I was going to be gallivanting around and let too much time go by. And even when I got here, I was like, man, we got like 4 or 5 days. We're going to be bored to tears up here. But nah, the mountain ate up 4 days like it was nothing. Nothing. Oh, like it was nothing, honey. I don't know if that was a wolf or a rabbit. I think it was a wolf. This is the narrow one, right? So this is it. There used to be something here to mark it as the narrow one. I feel like we need something else as a marker now. Should have just left a blue toolbox back there. I ain't gonna use them for nothing. Maybe if I play 10,000 days on up in here. I really got to pay more attention to how many ropes I go up and down. Thought I would have learned. feel like there's still one more. I feel like the boxes are up here. I did this last time. I sprinted in that direction hoping it was it, and it was not it. I think that way is a non-rope way up to this level. I think the rope is right over this hill. Shut up, bird. We're trying to be on the down low. Okay. Alright, well, let's get up on this hill and look before it comes in. Yeah, there's boxes over there. Just higher up. Yep, there it is. The next one should be going down there. This is where the little bear cave is, should be over there. This is the one where the bear always gets me, but he is apparently not home today. I'll leave one. Oh yeah, this is the bottom one. That other one wasn't narrow enough. Yeah, this is the first run through where that one bear has not got me. Like maybe I'm just combining that bear with this bear because there's one that hangs out down here too, but whichever. Like every time I play I get jumped coming down the mountain with a bunch of loot. Like he's a loot goblin or something. I'm not gonna bother with fishing. Maybe I'll grab that one fish with vitamin C on the way by. Let's go laying this down, I think. Yeah, we're not gonna bother with it. We'll come back out here and fish tomorrow. We'll probably fish a whole bunch tomorrow, actually. I ain't eating that. We got fresh stuff in here. Yeah, so where did I leave my pots then? Because there was a pot and a pan here. Did I leave them in that little bear cave? I think that's the only one I haven't been back to. Yeah, we might be going up the mountain again. I feel like that I haven't had very many pots this playthrough.
Man, this pack is getting kind of heavy.
I lied. Role-playing purposes aside, I'll eat the rotten meat. God bless us, everyone. Oh, that wasn't creepy. Like, for real. That was like, sound like something screaming. Nah, I'm good. Shut the door, y'all. Y'all know what I think about ghosts. I think I'm gonna do a little crafting. Oh yeah, we got a whole day. Yeah, we can either do some crafting or some fishing. I think I'm starting to run low on some arrows, you know what I'm saying? Especially the way I shoot. You do have to give me this. I don't lose a lot of arrows. You know what I'm saying? Like, at least I don't think I do. I don't have a lot of them run off. Usually I end up finding whatever I shot them at. I think I've had a couple this time that look that were buried in the snow or something. That ain't my fault. We've used a bunch back at home too lately. Oh wow, the thing, why doesn't it just leave the tackle box selected? Why does it do that? I just wasted like 3 hours. Irritating. Y'all know we're gonna sit here and make a dozen of them. Fix it. Or make it selectable. What do I got now? 6, 7. Me. It's more than I usually carry. Yeah. Oh, I got some in here already. Yeah, I'll leave the partial. Actually, I'll leave the partial. I'll take these. And I'll leave some of these. That's 4. Usually I run with 4. But I don't want one at 10%, you know. I'll use that out here. I'll shoot at a wolf out on the ice or something.
Come on, little fire.
And that will be perfect. They will be cooked when we wake up. Yeah, if I can freeze to death in here with a fully kitted out swag that I got, then, you know, I should just die. Like, I got 2 expedition parkas on, all this other garbage. Yeah, nah. Plus I have a bearskin bedroll that I should be able to add. And I think I got some furs and stuff in here. Like, you should be able to throw all that down, you know. Layers. Mini layers. Alright. Always make sure it's actually cooked. It's a good habit. See if I can put the dock in the background. Can I make it look like I'm standing on a dock? Ooh, almost fell off. Trying to get the perfect shot. It's like pink lemonade and death. Oh my god. I cracked myself up. I know, you guys are laughing too. Unless you're at work where people will think you're crazy. I think I'd really rather just be there fishing. Kinda don't want to go up the mountain again. Oh, I didn't drop the gun. Didn't I grab that extra gun? Yeah, I only got 10 pounds. I should have 20. I got something on me I'm not supposed to have. Y'all just gonna let me carry a gun back up the mountain. Alright. Crisis averted. I would have got up there and been mad. I mean, I carried a useless rifle that I'm just going to use as decoration all the way back up to the summit. Oh my god. I don't want to go to the summit, but everybody knows that I'm going to end up there, right? Like, you can't go halfway up a mountain. Especially when it has loot up at the top. You can't be doing that. There's like 16 lanterns up there that I want to do some sort of display with. We got to go up there and get that. Do that for New Year's or something. Oh my god, would I have to do the math on that? What's 6 days from now? Every time I see that thing, I want to think it's a bear cave. I always get all nervous and stuff. Okay, so the pots should be right here. Should be right there where that moss is, I think. And if they are, then instead of going to the summit, I think I'm gonna loot the clothes from that thing, and then we'll take those down, maybe chop up some of this firewood and stuff. We'll take it with us. We've been needing firewood for a while. Well, I guess we don't really need it, but I like it to be well stocked, because sometimes you've seen blizzards on this map. They come in like 12 hours at a time, like, and you can still freeze to death in there. No. Am I just imagining that I had more pots than I do? Like, am I alone in this? What water do I got? Oh, I got 2 pots on me now. Yeah, just take one. Yeah, because I thought that when I came in, well, there would have been a pan and a pot, right? I think I'm overthinking this. Oh well, we're going up. Let's just go up. We'll stop in each one of the caves on the way, make sure it's not there. I don't think it's... I don't know. Am I overthinking things? I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll go up there.
My hands.
Either there's like 2 pots up here or there's not. We're gonna find out. I don't think there are. I think I'm remembering stuff wrong. Okay, we slept up there for like a couple hours, but we didn't light a fire. And we didn't light a fire at any of the ropes or on any of the ledges. Okay, here's the first cave. I don't think it's in any of the caves. I don't think there's any up here. I think I should have looked at things better back there. I think I just freaked out when I didn't have them in my inventory, and then I thought I lost them. I kind of feel like I should go through these caves again too one day and make sure I got everything, because I don't know that I detail swept them. Any of them really. Unless I put X's down on the dead ends, then I don't feel like I completely did them. There's 2 little Christmas trees over there. Okay, so there's a cave on this level. So there will not be a cave on the next level. We have established this. This much I promise you. We will give nothing back to the community whatsoever. I don't think of what else is up there at the summit. I think there's another hammer and some axes. Oh, no, 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 no. Where is it? 60. Let's drink the rest of it. And you can all talk about what a cheating scumbag I am. And I like that rule, because I understood wasting all of it and then not getting enough time to get up all the ropes, but I just don't like that thought of drinking, 2 sips of coffee and then letting the rest of it get cold and go to waste. But I like my idea. You drink all of it within like 5 minutes, and you're good to go. I think that's the piece I was trying to eat when that cat jumped me. Okay, yeah, so this one does not have a cave. I think back there's a cave. Is that the cave to Blackrock that's back there? It says it's searched. It's kind of nice for a while when sometimes they double up on each other. And there'd be like one underneath another one, so if you kind of slowly went over the edge with it, there'd be another box underneath it. It's like hidden loot. A dead wolf over there? Oh, yes, 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 yes. The cave of the uprooted trees. You know it well. See one of the little trees back there. There's some birch. It would be better served pretty much anywhere else but here. Two fires. Try making charcoal. And so I'll probably get over here and drop that birch at the bottom of one of these ropes. It's already cured, so I don't think anything's going to happen to it, damage-wise. Let me head on over here and see what's going on.
If I don't warm up soon.
You'll be alright. Yeah, I thought the thing to Blackrock was around here, but I guess it's not. I guess it's lower. I don't really remember coming back here, so just kind of bored. Let's check it out. Gotta sweep the perimeter. Everybody talks about how Die Hard is a Christmas movie, but nobody ever talks about Lethal Weapon or Gremlins being Christmas movies, and they have way more Christmas stuff in it than Die Hard does. Like, way more. Like, a lot more. Like, Lethal Weapons, like, you start out with Jingle Bell Rocks at the beginning of it that we talked about the other day. Yeah, the shootout on a Christmas tree lot. Dude drives to his house and knocks over his Christmas tree and his presents and all that stuff. There's a lot of Christmas scenes in Lethal Weapon. They, even the scene like where they're being tortured and they break out and they run out into a punk club where they're shooting up the bouncers and stuff. They're playing the punk band. You can't hardly understand it, but they're singing Jingle Bell Rocks or Silent Night or something. Like they're singing a Christmas song. And Gremlins, the whole thing basically is a Christmas movie. They get no love. Bastards. I got him. I don't know if he'll die from it, but I got him. Maybe I killed him. Yeah, I killed him. The other one ran away. Oh, no, there's no way. Yeah, I'm shaking too much. Oh, it's another one that was a Christmas movie. You know, where he talks about being a Christmas movie. Yeah, the Die Hard movie is the first thing I remember where they were having a Christmas party, but they couldn't call it a Christmas party. I remember being a little kid and I was like, what? You got a bunny. Because it was a Japanese company. And they worship Christmas, and so they weren't calling it a Christmas party, even though it was. But yeah, they talk about eggnog and all kinds of stuff in there, but I still think that Lethal Weapon and Gremlins have more Christmas references by far. That's the Do You Hear What I Hear song. I still can't not think about Gremlins and the mom creeping through the house with a butcher knife. Every time I hear that song, that's what I think about. If I keep walking this way, I'm going to end up over the deer clearing or something. But there's that back rope over here somewhere that I could try to go up. It might be up one. There was a ramp right back there that I didn't take. Can't tell if this is something or nothing. Looks like nothing. That's probably the deer clearing I'm coming up on. I would think that I was not far over east enough yet, but there were a bunch of deer down there, and this rock looks like it's the deer clearing. Maybe we'll just go completely around the mountain backwards. There are some flares in that bunker. I can use them. Yeah, see? Look at all those deer. Yeah, see? See? I got it together sometimes. So that's the deer clearing cave. That's the transition cave to Ash Canyon. And so, back up this way. Like if you go this way and then go up, it's going to go to the rope to the high plateau or whatever it's called. Secluded shelf. Yeah, there's probably at least like 10 Christmas songs in Lethal Weapon. It doesn't have Christmas Time in Hollis, Queens though, so I mean they lose some points for that right there straight off. Let's just sleep for like an hour to warm up. Sounds like it's good weather, so let's just roll with it. Oh, wait a minute. Grab me my 2 pieces of coal. Okay. Yeah, I can either keep going around backwards or I can go turn back and then go up the proper rope to the little ice cave shelf. I feel like what's left at the summit is probably more useful and vital than the stuff in the bunker. If I go to the secluded shelf, I think it's just going to add on more rope climbs than if I backtrack. So I think it takes less energy to go back this other way. Like I said, at this point, I don't have a whole lot to do in this game. We're reserving Coastal Highway as a loot preserve. So we're not going there until like, I don't know, what, like day 425 or something. At least like 400. And we haven't done all of the mine yet. We went there when we were trying to get the 25 days without eating processed food. No, it's not a processed food. It's any food that you didn't harvest yourself from plants or animals. And a lot of the new plants were messing up our numbers. And so we backtracked off that map because there just wasn't enough to eat there. Most of the animals are poisoned. And so we got off that map. Now we can go back and deal with it in style. But those are the only 2 maps we got left that we haven't really done everything to. There are other things that we can do to keep busy. I think that leads around to a different rope that we don't want to go to. We can look at all the maps that we got and find the maps that we have Polaroids for that we never dealt with. I always forget hypothermia risk goes down if you're not in a warm place. Well, I guess I am in a warm place. Oop. I think the distance was right on that one. Ha! Nice! I didn't think I'd get him at all, so... Just running off with my arrow, I saw it in him. Should have two up here. And that would have been a brand new arrow. Okay, there's one. Oh, that one went really far. There's two and I had three on me. Yeah, I knew I had the distance on that. That isn't him, right? I didn't hear him die. This is some other cat. Oh, there he goes. Okay, come back with my arrow. No, not that. Got him, though. Dude. I'm back with my 99% arrow. There he went. Come on, just die already. Come closer, come this way. Shoot. Where are you, hot diggity dog? Yeah. Which way you go? You went down. I don't like shooting arrows at stuff that can run from me. Because I don't even really want the meat or anything, to tell you the truth. I just want my arrow back. I gotta practice somehow, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, rest suit, I'm gonna faint.
There he is. There's our precious boy. He's a good boy. Who's a good boy? Matt. Dude, you give me my arrow back. Thank you. You are kind of close to the deer clearing. Let's go ahead and do them. I might use this meat one day. I'm crouching still. It's like, why do I feel like I'm laying down? What's going on? Okay, that's where the containers are. They brought us back all the way back around to the deer clearing. That's okay. It would have been more helpful if we ran the other way, so we could be making some progress on this thing. To tell you the truth, I should just go back the other direction. There's stuff in the cave in the ravine, and there's stuff in the bunker, and then there's stuff in the ice cave thing with the three-way tunnels where you can attach the rope. I left a little bit of stuff in all those places that I could pull in. Yeah, I thought that was really good. Like that shot, like because I had the distance. The distance is hard. Hard for me anyway. It's hard for me to judge. Just that same log that I keep thinking is something and it's not. Okay, well there's that. I think that's the rope we added. I don't think that goes to the secluded shelf. I think we added that. But there is often a bear here. If that's where it is. I even showed that to you guys. I was like, there's always a bear when I come to this rope. Come to this rope and look down. It's always down here wandering around. And that's why I think I'd never really gone up, but I think we went up at this time. Well, don't want me to go anywhere with this. Okay, yeah, that's not going anywhere. Let's go back. If this is... If I have to come back around this way and go up, then I think it's the wrong rope. I think that is the secluded shelf then. Where's that over on the right? We'll see. We'll go up it, we'll see what's there. I think the secluded shelf rope is on the left. And this one on the right is the one that is the one we added. The secluded shelf usually, like if you deploy the other ropes, you never go back to the secluded shelf again. Whatever you do there the first time is it, and you never see it again. We've been back to it at least once this time. The rope to the secluded shelf leads to a cave. It's one of those other transition caves that I kept stopping in earlier during Christmas. You know, there's one on one level, you go up a level, there's not one, and then you go up another level and there's one. It's those two caves. I keep going that way, and then I'll get to one of them. This way goes to this one. If I'm right, this is right by that ice cave, right below the summit where we ate the deer. So I am at a difficult place because I know a bear lives here. He's always here, and I'm wiped out. I can't sleep out here. I'm gonna have to use a stem to get up this, or we're gonna have to keep walking. Yeah, I might be able to sleep up here. But like I don't know how they path when you're sleeping. Like I don't know if they just teleport or what. So that's a pretty long rope. Yeah, I don't want to die here. Let's go ahead and risk it. I think this is the one by the ice cave. What do we got him for, right? Not like it's gonna make me any tireder. Yeah, but I'm pretty sure if we come back in the morning and look down at that rope, look down there, there'll be a bear down there. He would have eaten us and our lunch. They do that sometimes. When they tear you apart and they maul you, they sometimes eat your food. Yeah, this is it. There's the summit rope right there. If I thought I could get up it, I would, but I don't think I can. It's gonna end here in a second. Alright. Okay, well the thing's not here. We do have the rest of my Christmas dinner to eat, and I can have the bird for breakfast.
Man, I am too tired to think straight.
The biggest proof that we have at this point that we sent men up there is all the satellite photos from other countries showing our equipment, and the tracks from the lunar vehicles and all that stuff is still visible. And if it wasn't up there, you don't think China would have sent back the stuff being like, hey, this is where the Apollo 11 supposedly landed and ain't nothing up there. Watch our satellite orbit live, see if you can see it. Now, I have always said that there's a lot more sketchy stuff with the very first moon landing than the other ones. And if any of them were faked, I would think that they faked the first one, but not the last ones. So like, for instance, they deleted the footage of the moon landing. NASA did. The original moon landing footage of Neil Armstrong stepping on the moon or whatever is gone. They taped over it and put soap operas or something on it. It doesn't exist anymore. They only have copies of, like, copies. It's just very odd. And I don't want to fuel conspiracy theories on that, because that's just nuts. There's way too much evidence to show that we did. The rocks to start with. The only thing geologists would out them if those were just rocks from here. There's one rock in particular that is special. Whenever the astronaut saw it, he was like, that rock looks completely different than the other ones. It was bright and white and shiny and smooth. And he picked it up and brought it back, and he said it almost looked like the outside of like an egg or something. And they think it was like part of the original crust of the moon when it formed, before it got all deformed by meteor strikes and everything else, because it doesn't have wind or rain to erode things, so the original crust would have been there until it got impacted with something. And so they think he brought back a piece of the original crust of the outer shell of the moon. It's pretty cool. I feel like I should be able to get up there. It's funny, everybody knows Neil Armstrong. Well, I'd say everybody. Kids these days aren't taught history on purpose. But, everybody knows Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin, but the dude that was circling, the third guy that was in the command module or whatever that was circling overhead, Michael Collins, he asked Neil Armstrong what he was going to say when he stepped on the moon, because it was up to Neil. He got to do his own thing. And NASA didn't hand him a prepared statement like they would these days. And he told him whatever he had thought up at that point. And he said that he didn't know, like he was unsure or whatever. And Michael Collins said, if you had any guts at all, he'd say, "Oh my God, what is that? It's coming towards me," and then scream as loud and as long as you can. And Neil Armstrong said, "And that is exactly why you're staying in the ship." Oh my God. But there's a guy on the International Space Station, he's up there right now, still I think, who is part of his, because you only get like, because it costs $100,000 a pound to send stuff into space. And like, so when you go up there for like 6 months, you get like 2 pounds or 3 pounds or something of personal items to take up there, which is photographs, whatever. And he used like more than half of his poundage to take a gorilla costume, like a gorilla costume with like fur, like a good one, up into space. And so he put it on the gorilla costume, and then there's actual footage from inside of the thing of him coming around the corner and chasing people and like beating his chest and stuff, charging people, and people just terrified trying to get away. Oh my god. Like he used up 6 months worth of entertainment value just for, 30 seconds of him being able to spook people. And it was absolutely brilliant. Oh my god. It's still up there. Somebody the other day was wearing it. Because like once you take stuff up there, you don't bring it back down again. Somebody else can have fun with it. Like if you take books up there, you just leave them. You don't bring them back, leave them out. So the same thing with South Pole, the research station, all the libraries, the books, DVDs, all that stuff gets left for future people. Okay, enough talking. Let's see. What do I want to take down? Access first. Tools first. Those boots can hang. I know everybody else loves them, but they give you like a negative 20 to movement or something ridiculous. Like they're almost as bad as ski boots. Wow. Awesome. Okay, I can still take like 1 more pound. I might be able to fit that. Oh, I got all kinds of junk on me I don't gotta carry. Wait a minute here. We don't need to carry that, and these birch things we can put back in here. We don't have to carry those. Okay. We can carry the boots if we wanted to, but I don't want to. I think I'd rather carry the sticks. I might leave them up here, and the next guy to come along think I left them in a safe deposit box. That's a running joke on the channel. I was quite peeved to find some sticks in a lockbox, a memento lockbox that I had to walk across the map for. It had 3 birch saplings in it. Thanks for locking up your sticks. Like if they had a child's drawing in there and like a candy bar and something else, so you know a kid did it, then I'd be fine with it. I'd be like, oh, okay, it was a kid that did it. You just found a 3-year-old's treasure box or whatever, like, great. Some twine or whatever. Yeah, stuff kids would think is treasure. Scrap metal.
I feel numb.
Oh, really? You gonna do that to us? That water? Okay, technically I can still walk right now, so I'm thinking about going for it. Really don't have food up here. Yeah, give me those. That burdock can be cooked and used as food. Kinda at a loss at what to take. Which I guess means that this place is done, right? Okay. I got some hides and stuff up here, but I think we're pretty much done up here. We got all the stuff we came to get. All this stuff is empty, right? Double check to make sure. That's one of those usually has the hides in it. Okay. Let's check the cave back over here. We haven't been in there in a while. We actually checked that fire, right? Like, I don't remember lighting it when I was here. And I'll probably sleep in the cave for a minute.
Wait. I'm so cold, I'm warming up a bit.
Did I pass it? I'm sitting here looking at the stars and stuff, not really paying attention. No, here it is. Sorry, bro. Sounded like it was kind of good timing. See you later, buddy. Great landing. And one you can walk away from. I am really not okay with airplanes. Some people probably think that's a irrational fear. But I understand it's just some sheet metal between me and the ground. And now Boeing is proving me right after all these years of thinking that the people working on these planes might not be as I don't think they're the best of the best of the best anymore, you know what I'm saying? They're dropping out of the sky every day. It's the seals coming loose from the doors and the doors blowing off the planes is a popular one. Because one of the guys was using Dawn dish soap to lube up the thing to get the seal to go on. Yeah, you ain't supposed to do that. That might work on your car at home that you're restoring, but nah. Great job, idiot. And then one of the other favorite ones is the wheels falling off or just not lowering. It was great when you lower your landing gear and it just falls off. You know that the amount of people that would survive airline crashes would skyrocket. Like, it would go through the roof. Like, it's way more than twice as many people surviving if they turned the seats so that everybody flew backwards. Because that way, when the plane impacted, you wouldn't slam into the seat in front of you and crack your head open. You would you'd be pushed back into your seat like an astronaut taking off. And you wouldn't get whiplash, like all kinds of things about not only your current condition, but your future condition, like in life, you know, would be better. But no airline is willing to be the first one to do it because they know that people don't like the idea of traveling backwards. And whoever does it first is going to go bankrupt because their margins are so small that they can't afford to be like people, you know, if Delta did it. Oh, I don't want to fly Delta because, you know, they have all their seats backwards and I don't like that. And so Delta has one bad quarter and they're under, you know. Not like you want to go crashing a bunch of your planes just to be like, hey, look how much safer it is. Yeah, so there's been a lot of resistance in the airline industry to doing that. I think they're all going to go under soon. They're getting too crazy with not having the passengers have rights. A little tree. Yeah, the Congress needs to pass the Passengers Bill of Rights. It spells out exactly what companies have to do. What they have to do if they ever book. How come, you know, when I was young, all the nightclubs in my city got shut down permanently by the fire marshal because the available space, like, you know, elbow room or whatever, the seating capacity. How come they all got shut down for that, but the airlines can pack you in so tight that you can't move? And they're laden with jet fuel, and it flies through the air, and it has parts fall off of it on a regular basis. Like a place where you could actually have to physically evacuate to save your
Gotta warm
life.
up somehow.
And they're like, nope, you know, none of that counts because you're in the air, or whatever reason they give. Nope, that doesn't count. It should absolutely count. There should be drills on airplanes where you get people who don't know anything about evacuating aircraft, like movie extras. You just pay people to come in of all different sizes, shapes, walks of life, ages, nationalities, you know, languages. You know, get a real demographic of airline travelers, pack a plane with it, and then, you know, you simulate a disaster and see how fast people can get off the plane. You know what I'm saying? Like, and they need to go back to booking people by ability and not by, I guess, political correctness. Like, there was a woman that only had one arm the other day that was, she selected the seat by the wing where the emergency door is. That says, like, you have to be able-bodied to be able to open the thing and get out on the wing so that you could help people or whatever, so you won't be a hindrance. And I think she booked it knowing that, just so that she could sue the airline for discrimination against handicapped people. Lady, it has nothing to do with that. It has to do with the fact that you're going to have all these people's lives in your hand. I really didn't mean to do that, I swear. I would have, like, I should have just taken credit for it. But yeah, I think she just did it trying to get a frivolous lawsuit for being disabled. And, if I was on the jury, I wouldn't give her a nickel. I wouldn't give her a nickel. You're endangering everybody else on the aircraft by pulling that crap. Not only that, if I was the airlines, I would send her. I'd either put her on a no-fly list, or I'd put her on a list saying that she has to be like in the absolute tail of the plane or something. She has to be someplace where she's completely out of the way and it's not going to interfere with anybody else in the aircraft. We have to drop like 7 pounds or something. I think the next cave is down here. Yeah. That's a lot of weight to drop. It's like 3 lanterns. I don't know. Let's risk the biscuit. Really? Oh, I'm not carrying the bag. Yeah. I was like, really? It can't be that easy. Yeah, so I'm fully in support of a passenger's bill of rights. And my wife was stuck on a plane for like 10 hours. Waiting for it to de-ice. Like waiting in line for it to de-ice, which de-icing is important. I would want my plane to be fully de-iced too before it took off. But the pilots and stuff ran out of time on their safety checklist or whatever for being able to be in the air, which, yeah, I don't want sleepy pilots either. But my thing is, how come you don't have beds in the airport for the pilots so that they can lay down and sleep for a couple hours when stuff like that happens? They had 10 hours. You know what I'm saying? You don't need all the pilots sitting in the plane for 10 hours. Dumb. How come you didn't have that group of pilots switch out with a different group of pilots? You don't gotta fly the same route every time. I don't know. There needs to be better rules for that. I'm sure if you have the airlines have to start comping all the people's rooms for however long it takes them to get back home, you know, that they'd figure it out. Same thing with the, sometimes they drop you off, like if there's an emergency landing for some reason, they'll drop them off at Duluth Airport or something that's not where they're supposed to be, and then the plane will take off and leave them there. Like, and then you have to, like, rent a car or something and drive to where you go because there's no airport there, or no big carriers or whatever. Or you have to pay, you know, $4,000 for a ticket to get out of there because there's no planes. Stuff like that happens. They're legally able to just abandon you. And I don't think that that's right. I absolutely don't think that's right. I don't think anything about that is even close to being right. This is the last one? I don't know. I wasn't paying attention. I wasn't paying attention if there was charcoal back there or not. Oops. Oh, it died. We got lucky. Yeah. It is not encouraged that you do that. It's highly discouraged, actually. Let's take a look here. See if the bar's here. Oh, he's I never understood in Jeremiah Johnson when he finds a, oh, no. When he finds the guy frozen to the tree with the broke legs that he gets the 50 caliber rifle from. He's reading the note and he's like, I killed the bar. They killed me. And what he's doing is, I think in Scandinavian, bear is spelled like V-A with the umlaut or something, R, spelled B-A-R. And so the guy is Swedish or something. He's not from there. It's not that he's illiterate. It's that he's a native of another language. Yeah, there we go. Now we're cooking. It's a really good movie. I waited like, I don't know, man, like 30 years to buy that movie. Because it's in such poor quality. I kept waiting for the Disney to dig the masters out, or maybe it's not Disney. I think I always thought it was Disney, and it's not. But I waited for the people to remaster it, and I finally paid like $25 for like DVD quality, just crappy quality. And then like 6 months later, they released the restored stuff. I'm like, really, man? Like, it wasn't even DVD price. Like, as bad as that was, it should have been a $5 movie. And it wasn't. It's just irritating. And of course, I can't just pay a couple of bucks to upgrade it. Oh no, they want $30 again. Bunch of bollocks. Something else I didn't notice until I watched that movie a couple more times is that, because after waiting so long, I've watched it a bunch when I got it. And I think I thought it was Disney, and then I had Disney Plus, and I looked for it, and it wasn't on there. And I think it's like Paramount or something. But, something I didn't notice is that the little boy that gets killed, his adopted son or whatever, has a horse that's really distinctive. It's like almost all white with like a black head. Like it's really odd. It's an odd looking horse. They picked a distinctive creature on purpose.
Carry much more.
And when later on when he's fighting the Indians for killing his family, he the first like Indian that comes up, it's the second one. I think he's fishing in the ice and the snow and stuff when the Indians comes up on him, and he has to put his line down or whatever and get ready to fight. Well, I never noticed before that the Indian is riding up on his son's horse, and that his son's horse has little red handprints all over it. Like, I was like, oh my god. Like, when I noticed that, I was like, wait, that's his horse. It has the black head. And I was like, oh my god, it's got tiny little red handprints all over it. Because when I first saw it, like, I thought it was just, like, his handprints. But no, it's like he went and got Indian children, put their hands in blood, and have them touch his horse before he went into battle so that he could mess with the guy. Like, oh my god, dude, that is so dark. That is so wrong. Okay, so... was I not nuts? Where's the other pot? Yeah, so I'm missing pots, okay? Because when I came here, this was on here, and a pot was on there. And now there's a pot gone, because I came here with 2 pots, right? Like, so I'm not nuts. There's 1 pot gone somewhere. Somewhere I was cooking meat in water, and I left the pot. I don't know where. We looked everywhere, right? Like, I don't know. When this session's over, I'll stop and look. I'll go back and watch, see what I was doing. I obviously wasn't paying attention. I noticed that. You guys distract me a lot. Like a lot. Not just like a little bit, like a lot. I'm just a rambling man, I guess. Okay, we don't need all these in here taking up room. And the lantern, kinda. He can come out. This is gonna be reserved for stuff that, oh yeah. I was gonna say that we're gonna take off the mountain one day. Actually, give me that back. Should go in the crafting bench. That's my actual knife. Yeah, I don't know if I remember promoting it for you guys, but I think it's called the Arctic. What's the guy's name? Mads Mikkelsen or something? The guy that plays Hannibal in the Hannibal series, TV series. That is a good movie. Like, it's not a movie. It doesn't have a lot of dialogue because a lot of it he's up there by himself. Just like The Long Dark. If you like The Long Dark, you're gonna love that movie. So it's one that you have to watch. It's not one you can put on in the background and just listen to. You know what I'm saying? I don't really know that this matters. Yeah, sure, whatever. We'll, drop those 3. Drop those. Drop all those. Drop that. Drop that. I should have just dropped them outside, actually. I don't know if they take damage outside, though. I don't know. I've never really paid attention to any of that. I've just always assumed that it was like real life, and you leave it out there, that it's going to rust and just get mangled or whatever. Yeah, we're gonna spell out SOS or something with these. Yeah, because we got 3 in the dam. So that's 4, 7, 8. Oh, drop my knife. Or no, that. I think that's 9 here, right? With the one I'm carrying. And then the 3 in the dam make 12. And then there's probably like at least 2 more at Mystery Lake alone. So I'll figure out what I can write. I want to try to be able to write SOS and then take a picture of it. I think that would be pretty cool. And usually you don't find this many lanterns at the summit. Like you find some, but this is good. Like I got very few sewing kits this time. I think I got lanterns instead of sewing kits. Tell you that the other day I have a I need to make a thumbnail or whatever for my channel, and I actually have one of these blue boxes. I think I'm gonna get stuff that looks like props from the game because I have a really cool axe, and I have a cool kind of Indiana Jones-ish looking hat. But I have one of these blue boxes exactly like that, a blue metal box exactly like that. I inherited it from somebody. It was a shoe shine box. And so, I mean, it's going to smell like shoe polish forever. And so I just put my stuff in there along with the other stuff, and now I have the world's biggest shoe shine box. Like, I mean, it's not one from, like, sitting on the street corner, like, like, a shoe shine boy would have. It's not one of those. It's exactly like that. It's just a blue metal box I put my stuff in. But, I might put that there, and then my axe, and have like a Spanish doubloon. I don't know how really I'd feature that. But I have some pretty cool stuff. That, like once I have it's not a drinking horn, like a Viking drinking horn, like on Game of Thrones, but it looks like that. But it actually has a mouthpiece that was carved on the end of it that you could blow in. It's really cool looking. I got some cool stuff. Like, I don't think that I have cool stuff like that until I start saying it out loud, and then I'm like, yeah, I got some cool stuff. I could throw something together and make my very own picture on there. I have to steal from somebody else. I don't think I can put pictures of guns on there, though. I think
Come on, little fire. Come
kind
on.
of a no-no. Even if they don't tell you it's a no-no, I think they blacklist you. But they of course don't blacklist anybody. That doesn't happen. They don't selectively discriminate against people. I feel bad for the guys who that's their channel. That's what their channel is about, and they can't even make videos on it. They don't tell them until after it's too late. sitting here thinking about that gun and thinking about if there's a gun rack where I can go and put it, but like I would think there would be one in here, but there's not. And I can't think of one in Pleasant Valley anywhere either. Like nowhere. You know what this place doesn't have too, besides a restaurant, is a some sort of police station or something. Well, I guess the ranger towers maybe, yeah, like maybe they're saying the fire towers or where the rangers live or something. I don't know. I would think there would be something. You know, I could sleep, but it is a good day. But should I go fishing? I think I'm gonna stop here. I've been going for a while. So see if there's anything else I want to dump. Food, but not in here. Drop that. Let's drop that. I'm leaving all that because I'm going back home. There's gonna be all that there. I feel like there's more crap on me than there was, and I don't know why. What am I carrying? It's extra. 11 pounds of water will do it. Lord. Just put it outside. It's getting full in here. Okay. That barrel going to the table's freaking me out. We gotta turn that a little bit. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna sleep for an hour. Okay, I feel like that was quite a successful Christmas Day celebration we had there. It looked like carcass harvesting wasn't done there for a second. It looked like it was bright white. I only have one of these somewhere. Yeah, Pleasant Valley. Last time I made a bunch of those. This time, not so much. 131 days, folks. I really want to play a different game. I've been playing this one game for a long time. Like I played Police Simulator a couple of times. I played Dragon Age for like an hour or two, but I've been trying to stick to this. I don't want to get away from it and then not do it. Not finish it. But we got all the big trophies out of the way, and we just got the 500-day one left. I got the one for doing all the challenges. That's a whole nother ball of wax. That's gonna be a hard one. And some of the challenges I don't like. I don't care for the Escape of the Dark Walker. And I don't care for the bear one. With the cheating bear that teleports everywhere. I don't like that at all. I like the model for the Great Bear, and I wish the Great Bear was in this game, like somewhere. You know, one of the maps should have the Great Bear on it, you know what I'm saying? I want to fight him, like a Grizz. How come these are all supposed to be black bears? How come they don't make them black and then put grizzlies? I want some Grizz. You can skin Grizz.